why do you even need this insurance? Before we even get deeper into the why and how it even works, let's address the elephant in the room. We know what you have been saying about insurance agents and just the whole industry as a whole. And we listen. We've heard from the fact that, we're con men, to insurance is expensive, it's just for the old. So I want us to address the elephant in the room right now before we even go any further in this series. What is the real reason why you do not buy insurance? Because many people think it's cost. Cost, yes, does have a factor to play, but we have met so many people who could afford it, but just don't get it. So what are these things or these factors that affect whether you're buying insurance or not? So based on our observation, because we've worked with so many hundreds and hundreds of clients and had lots of conversations, it just boiled down to at least about 5 main reasons. So which we're going to address today, and you'll tell us in the comments below which one was in your mind. So let's start with the perception of insurance. The perception is so skewed from both the people who are buying insurance, even sometimes to the people who are selling. So when it comes to insurance, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Let's just be honest with yourself. You can just picture this guy with a suitcase coming, trying to sell you something, or calling you over and over and over again, trying to pin you down to buy this insurance. Or another thing is that most people think insurance agents are just con men. Because there's been so much misunderstanding in this space. People don't even understand how this insurance works. So it's so unfortunate that us, as the guardians, I'd like to call us the guardians of the financial industry, have been put in a box and we've been told we are con men. Let's just be very honest. In every industry, there's the good apples and the bad apples. But unfortunately, the few bad apples can just spoil for everybody else. And I think the reason why it's worse for insurance is because insurance is meant to come through when life is happening, shit is hitting the fan. So you can imagine that maybe someone lied to you or did not give you the whole truth, and now you're at a situation where you need a lot of help. A very good example is most people who are going through, motor claims. So maybe someone missold you, or even medical, or they didn't give you all the information. You need the insurance to come through for you at that time. Then they're like, we're not gonna pay. But maybe it's because the person who did it missold you, or even for them, maybe they also did not understand what it is that you are selling you. So this is why we've all been put in a box and we're told that we just don't come through. It's like sometimes people feel like they just get insurance just for the sake of it, but they don't really expect it to come through. Number 2, there is the lack of education and awareness around matters insurance. Because for the longest time in this country, actually, in Kenya, insurance has been sold as an investment plan. Remember, investments are meant to grow and multiply our wealth. Insurance is meant to protect. Number 3, which we don't talk about a lot but has come out so many times, is religion. I have clients or even people who I have interacted with who feel that if you get insurance, it's a lack of faith in God. I'm just going to pose a question to you right now. If you're going to drive a car, when you put on your seatbelt, does it mean that you don't trust that the higher power or God is going to take you from point A to point B? My thoughts is I do trust in God, and I also have been given wisdom and knowledge. There's some things that we have to do right here because we know that they are critical and important. There's no way I'm going to go drive a car without putting my seatbelt, or there's no way I'm going to have my house and I don't put a security guard or even lock my door just because I believe that God is taking care of me. I believe God is taking care of me, but I also know that I have a role to play. Number 4, we have our African culture. Guys, I don't know about you, but have you ever tried to talk to your parents and told them, have you written a will? Do you have a life insurance? They are going to shut you down because they say that is not of our beliefs. It is not our culture to be planning for things that could go wrong. Yeah, because let's just be very, very honest. If someone passes away, and we've seen instances where people have passed away, the chances are people will not help you financially beyond the funeral, because at the end of the day, you will be left alone, or your family will be left alone to be able to deal with the consequences of your action. Another thing I hear is number 5, that life, or just generally insurance, is for the old and rich people. Hey, that cannot be further from the truth. Insurance, guys, can literally, I've seen even policies, some personal accident policies. Okay, a personal accident is the one that in the case you're to get an accident and to get a disability or a death, it takes care of you. It could even go from anywhere, like even 200 shillings a month. So the thing is that insurance is not just for the rich, it's just for anybody. Yeah, you just have to be able to know what is the level of coverage it is that you need, and also you can start with what it is that you have.